when God first started, I got the letter on October, I forget what date, around the 20th of 1996, where the state has made us a legal entity. I went to the bookstore to buy some communion, because you got to have communion because we're going to have, and the man that didn't know me, he asked me what church was I buying it for. I said, God has called me to start a church. The communion, I don't know what it costs, but he wrote me a check for $200. He said, let me sow this into you. I left there and went to the bank and put 100 in a checking and 100 in a savings, started a checking account. And then God started things working for me. I said, okay, God, how are we going to do this? I said, because God, I can't afford to buy equipment. He said, use what you got. So we went in the basement and we found the karaoke machine. Mono at best. And we took the karaoke machine and put it on the table, just like this. And then when somebody said it was too loud, I had to adjust the treble on the karaoke machine. But you understand something? I trusted God enough to do it right. And because I adjusted it, people kept on singing and they kept on singing. Now we got to find out what mic you're singing on. Now we got to find out what board we taping on. Now we got to find out where we going. Then we trusted God enough to say, holy God, I got to preach on Sunday morning. I need a pulpit. Well, the porter forgot to bring the pulpit out the back. And he wasn't there with the key. So we had to preach on the box. Now we got a podium upstairs, got a podium downstairs, got a lecture in there, got a lecture in the other one. Don't tell me if you put God first, it won't work out for you. Then we went into the room and we went into the place and told the man in the banquet center, we need to have a place to have church. He said, we seat 500 people, I don't think we can do it. My wife said, well, what? We just need just a little place. He said, I got a storage room. Come on, somebody. I got a storage room. I can put a few chairs in there for y'all. So we had to go in the storage room. Anybody understand what I'm saying? But let me show you how God worked. Because we trusted God in the storage room. The man came back in about 2 weeks. He said, you know what I'm doing? I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to turn this storage room into another banquet room that can seat about 200 people. So he took this messed up, dark, dingy, dirty storage room, painted it, put carpet on the floor, and we had a sanctuary. Don't tell me what God can't do when you put him first. And then I said, okay, God, we got this thing. So we sitting there and we preaching. We got a whole podium now that sit on the table. We preaching, but the bowling alley next door. And they messed around, they had a tournament on a Sunday. Come on, somebody. And anybody been to the bowling alley, all you need to do is have some bowling pins and some alcohol. It get loud and it get crazy. And the louder I talk, I said, God, we need to have our own place. So he told me, start looking around. We look around, and y'all know the story. We bought the land, and it didn't work out. And then we had 45 members and $45,000 in the bank. So we looking for a place with 45 members, and I'm talking about kids too. $45,000. Went to the bank, and the bank said, we trust you if you bring us 35%. Now, I don't know if you did the calculation, but it's a $500,000 property we're sitting on. And we got 45,000. But let me tell you how God worked. In 30 days, we were able to get $110,000. Not by loans, but by gifts. And we walked into this place with 40 members and all our money spent. And then they told me I had to pay over $2,000 a month mortgage. I said, God, how are we going to do it? 45,000 gone. The people who sold us the building came and said, can we rent from you? for 6 months or so, and we'll give you $2,000. Don't tell me what God can't do. If you put God first, everything else will work out for you.